Right, guys, what's up? Morning, morning. You're right, Josh. Morning, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna get started in a minute. I think everybody's still sleeping. Yes, absolutely, doing perfectly fine. Yep, looking forward for today. Hopefully, something comes up. On Zine, I am gonna be hunting it. I would not be too obsessed about it, obviously, but Zine definitely will be watching on the side. I'm just thinking that that backside move might not come today, but hopefully soon. But yeah, you got to be very careful with this, because it's just so manipulated. It's too many games being played. You just want to make sure that something like massive move comes in before you actually even consider touching this thing. But I am keeping an eye on it on the side. If something goes on, I'll definitely try and sort of give a little bit of a warning. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so what have we got in the watch list? I've posted already. Pretty much same thing as yesterday, guys. PLTR, Spy, Aapl, Lucid, STC is the new one I added just because there might be a second continuation. They might be coming on this. Break of 6 will be ideal. Just watching it on the side if it does have that strength to actually go for the some decent move. Right, so AMC same, Zine, Z and E on the side. I'm watching it. If it does start to move properly, that will be my main concentrated concentration on that stock. And then we've got the big boys. And then MRK. MRK also, guys, I just really, well, actually, it's not that bad because today it was trading at 80, and I was saying to myself, well, this is done. I can't trade that. But it's popping up, which is really good. We want that 8150s to 82s. We can watch for a possible short on this. Now, MRK could produce something decent, guys. So, just gonna wait up on this. Wait for your right setup. Initially, it could be a bit choppy, but if it does give me a chance around 8150s to 82s for a possible short, I will take it. And Roblox, I kept it here because it's just daily looks interesting. If it does break that 72, which already is, but it's popping up. So under 72, keep an eye on Roblox as well. That's pretty much it. Let's talk about the gappers quickly. We've got some sort of agreement, licensing agreement with PFE for Voyager. So that seems to be quite a strong catalyst at the moment. The price action that you see is quite stable, guys. At the moment, what I see, these kind of price movements are the ones that hold quite strongly. So at the moment, as it stands, I don't expect it to fade off, but we'll see anyways. This might actually come back and pull back a little bit, but if it starts to creep back up, it could be long opportunities on it. The way it looks like it, and a Acer. Well, I think this one is a fader, guys. Yep. And LMFA. So this is related to crypto, guys. Crypto is in play as well, just on the side. We'll keep an eye on it. Crypto, crypto. Let's have a look at that. Right, that's pretty much it for the watch list. Anybody watching anything? Hey Jay, what's up? James, Solid, what's going on? Yeah, BTBT as well. Yeah, I had that on my watch list. I don't know what I did with it. BT. Oh, actually here. So basically, I don't add cryptos here on my watch list. It just get too crowded. But definitely, I am keeping an eye on these HUTs and BTBTs today. If crypto starts to really move. The problem with crypto is it's kind of hard. If it starts to move, you gotta wait for a bigger move. Either way, then you can take any of these. But apart from that, you can get chopped around quite a few times before actually catching a proper move on it. So just gonna have to play the waiting game on this. Really, there's not much. Right, what else have we got? Anything? Anybody else watching today apart from the cryptos and the watch list? Aapl, yes, I do have it. The problem with this is, yeah, it's a bad cap down. But yesterday, I managed to really lighten it up here somewhere. I think I took some partial here, some partial there, some partial right here somewhere. I think before the trade review with you, Solid. So around here, I'm very like small on it. It's almost close to my initial entry, anyways. It's a long-term thing, guys. I'm not gonna just chicken out of it for a 25% position that I have. I already got whatever I needed from it, so I'm perfectly fine. If it starts to dip down more, that's perfectly fine. On good levels, I might even add to it. Yep, that's the plan with it. But yesterday it did give us really decent partials, like really, really decent partial for that trade. So yeah. Right. Yeah, there was a really nice short there. Actually, you know what? I am making this video and I'll be posting it tonight, hopefully. This video here, the extension from the 200, and then this is perfect example of that as well, guys. Usually you do get that on a stock that is trending. The longer it trends, the more exhaustion that it has, the better the setup is. So this was perfect timing to actually short it, Aapl, right here, as you can clearly see. So yep. So that was really, really decent. As on these ones, if the EMA is quite far away from VWAP, then VWAP definitely is the target. There's not much you can ask from it, because usually these things can be a pullback instead of a proper reversal. So very, very decent trade there. If you want to make a note of this or whatever, this area here. But I'll be posting that video soon as well. So that should make sense with some rules on it. So hopefully that's gonna help, especially people starting out looking for setups. That's gonna really, really help because it's very like technical, very systematic. It's either that or not at all. Like, it's that clear. So yeah, hopefully tonight. Right, SPY at that time was looking like that. Yeah, Spy was a bit of a difficult one. Could have waited on it, but if you had gotten a wicket out of it, could have easily entered after it confirmed. This is usually a confirmation, by the way. I do talk to you about it, Solid. When you expect this to actually break out and it doesn't, that's usually your TCs confirming that yes, it's actually still got some weakness in it. So I don't really mind entering twice on these kind of setups for sure. Right, guys, not many. Like I've got 2 minutes to for the open, 1 minute maybe. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. All right, see ya. All right, guys, what's going on? Yeah, you guys are too late to the party. Okay, Lucid is just trying to focus us. It's just trying to recover some of the damage. We've got 24 level, between 24 to 24:15 level that it might. But to be honest, on Lucid, I'm gonna be careful because it's just it's due for a bounce in my opinion. It's bouncing off of the 50 EMA as well, so just gonna wait for this to play out. Not gonna take that front side. And here it goes. Okay, okay. What's our spy doing? Spy is trying to. That's usual. I expected that anyways. Little bounce. Let's see with the how far the bounce will play. On spy, I expect a bit of a bounce. So gap fill. Gap fill is due actually. Gap is not filled yet because yeah. So we're probably looking to gap fill on SPY today. That's my 2 cents on that. And what is MRK? MRK is washing. Yes. Yep. That is washing nicely. Keep an eye on that. Have I got the right? Um, yeah, MRK is washing. 8160 rejected. It'll be interesting. MRK. What's our spread on it? 8160. Not much actually. Spread is quite good. So not too bad. Not too bad. Gonna look into starting it. Shoot, I might be a bit late on it. Just gonna, if you're gonna start, guys, you can start now, but small amount, so that you can risk high of day, because there's no point in risking 8140 because it's gonna probably whip you out. So I'll definitely look to trade it to risk 8160s. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for as well. But I don't mind starting a bit early. I might even start here, small, and then I'll start adding as it goes, starts confirming things, which will be under this area here. So, looking for a weakness on it, and as soon as it starts to show that weakness, I will pounce on it. Alright, so that's attacking. Have I got the VWAP right on this? On my other platform, VWAP is right here. It might be wrong. Right. Ooh, Lucid is strong, guys. Looks like Lucid is due for a bounce today, so that might be coming in today. Lucid, but keep an eye on MRK, PLTR as well. AMC is washing as well, so yeah, interesting. If just wait for a rejection off of VWAP on the MRK and maybe a red candle just to make sure that you got the confirmation instead of getting chopped in that chop zone. PLTR looks kind of decent to me. PLTR. Plantier. Yeah, I did mention Plantier. Anybody took that? Maybe not. I think I missed it, guys. Plantier. That looks good, guys. I'm gonna start MRK 81 through 23. 22s. Okay, 22s fine. So I'm starting 81 22s, but my risk is slightly higher, guys. But I'll start adjusting the risk as it starts to give us a bit of a downside move. Started 81.22. Yep. Yep, that's perfect. And I'm just waiting for 81s to break. Once that breaks, then we are gonna start to look for that trade, the main trade. At the moment, it's just what is a starter. The main meal might be here, guys. We'll see. I feel cold. I don't know. Is something wrong with me? I might have caught something. Yeah, PLTR, guys. Just missed it mentioning it here on the rejection. I kept on mentioning like PLTR looks good, but I was watching a few other stocks. Wanted to get it just under 2460s, just couldn't get it. So somehow I'm not able to load my trading view. Very strange. So MRK, come on, buddy, let's go. So it's popping up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think there might be some opportunities on the BTBT as well. I'm thinking for short opportunities. I'll keep an eye on MRK on the side. If it starts to trade above 8160s, I'll cut it. Don't want to get wicked out of it though. Let's have a look at BTBT. Ooh, looks heavy. Looks heavy. Trying to. Let's see. 11, 12, 1230s. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like I want to short the cryptos, but just gonna wait on the confirmation, guys. Just not gonna. Just looking. Right. Brup, 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 brup. this could be just a fake out. Just gonna wait up on it, guys. AMC, not really, just a bit choppy. But guys, anybody use Trading View here? Trading View? Alright. No problem. Keep an eye on BTBT, guys. And also any cryptos. I feel like there might be some opportunities, but I want to make sure that BTC starts to drop before I do that. Okay, James, do you use the premium version or the free version? Right, guys, we want this to close below that 200 EMA. Very simple. There's no confusion. We want to make sure this closes below 200 EMA, below 81 basically. And we want at least 2-3 bars closing under 81s and then start popping towards 81s. That's our setup. Boom, shorted after that. So we're waiting for that, guys. Okay, premium MRK. What is your BTBT showing at the moment? Sorry, BTC. Now, on the, I don't know, I'm using standards. Is it delayed? Anybody knows? Is it? I think it's delayed, right? Or maybe not. We just don't get enough features, right? The standard free version. Anyway, so MRK hasn't broken yet. I just need it to be a bit more clearer than this. That's not breaking. Dude. Yeah, BTC USD. Yes, that's the one. What are you seeing at the moment? What's the code? 5447 544502. Sorry, 50 54487 500, let's say. That's what I'm seeing at the moment. Is that correct? Does this make sense right now? Right? Does that make sense? That's 1 minute. Alright, okay. That's good. That is good. I might start out. I'm just gonna wait up on it still. This looks kind of a bit dodgy though. It's not really, but it's under 81s. Could be a chance here, but I've already started here. I don't need to rush into adding. I will make sure that there's a proper setup before I start adding, guys. Okay. Okay, so close under 200, close under the 81s, and then pop towards it. Anything else you guys watching? Tesla is calling back down. So is SPY. But Aapl is relatively strong today compared to what we see here. SPY is, as you can see, curling down move. Might be coming down to VWAP. What a name, huh? Yeah, I expected that anyways. That's just, yeah, it's all done. Yeah, it's pretty much done its gap fill. Don't expect too much from it until 440s, 450s, which is hitting right now. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. If you have traded it here, where I would have, then a few ads were there, but not much. Yep, AMC washed. Actually, looks good. Looks decent. Daily looks interesting as well. Now AMC could provide us with something as well. I will keep an eye on that. But okay, just keeping an eye on the cryptos as well, guys. It's starting to slowly wash, so we are gonna keep an eye on that. Anything giving us a chance? Any is giving us a, oh shoot. As soon as I said that, it dropped from 6. Bloody hell. What about hot? Hot is giving us a chance. Drop. Let's get a drop, you'll see. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it alone. Okay, that's interesting. Watching AMC closely on the side though, but our MRK is doing okay. That rejection was good. There was an entry point, 80.95s. Yeah, just don't want to add chasing it. Although my ad would have handled it here, 80/80s, 80/90s. Just don't want to chase it though. MRK, let's go, baby. MRK. VIGR is showing sign of weakness in my opinion, and it might 377s with a stop 390s, really good area to short. VIGR. Okay, let's go. What are we looking at? I am starting on BTBT short. I'm starting BTBT 1150s. Yeah. Might have been a bit late for you guys, but 1150 average. And then my stop will be 1180s. So yeah, starting BTBT. I might even add here. I've added actually. Right, so BTBT started around 1150s average, just around here, guys. Yep. Just needed to close above the VWAP for me to stop out. Bit active today, huh? I mean, for me. I've also added on MRK as well, guys, just on that 1890s. Added MRK 1890s. Sorry, I just kind of bit just a bit slow on calling things out. What did I get? 1892s. No, 91. 1891 MRK. Uh, Yep. Okay, so my BTBT is doing alright. Loving it, loving it, loving it. MRK is just chopping around here. As long as it's staying under 81, I'm fine with that. My stop still is trailing the VWAP. Let's go BTBT. Come on. Let's go, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, I might even get out on BTBT if I start to see a reversal over that 1167. Chances are I will exit before my main stop, which is over the VWAP. That's what I'm thinking anyways. MRK, I think we just have to be a little bit more patient with it. As long as it's staying under that VWAP, I'm okay. I'm gonna hold on to this trade. But BTBT looking decent, guys. Come on. Let's go, BT. Hut might have given us something as well a bit further up here. I was looking at it here, but I decided to take BTBT because that was relatively weak compared to others. Come on, let's go for a gap fill, baby. Tens. Hit our tens and we're done for the day. 11 over here, guys, might be an area to take a partial. 11, yeah, perfect area here. 1107s, 1110s for sure. If you are actually tight on it, you might be wanting to bring your stop to 1165 if you've traded it, right? Let's go, MRK. Come on, come on, don't tease us. Just drop. We want you to drop like a rock towards 80s. Come on, baby. You want to do this? Why are you teasing us? Right? It wants to do it. Look. Come on. If it does wash properly, guys, don't forget to take some off. What is my average is quite high up, 8110s, and if it does wash to 8150s, definitely should take some out. Come on. MRK. Anybody took VIGR, by the way? I am trading it on the side. I did mention it here. I'm not gonna call it because these can be a little bit hectic. Look at the SPY, guys. That's just given up most of it. In fact, pretty much everything. This one is a bit tricky because it could be, yeah, under 429 though. Just wait up for that confirmation. Just want to make sure that in this case you want to have a red candle and then trade under red candle. You just want to go with the weakness on SPY, especially in this kind of move, because this move from the top to all the way to 8429s hasn't brought up any bigger pullback, bigger bounce. I expect a little bit of a bigger bounce. That's the whole idea here. Now, if it had bounced off of 200 EMA towards 430, that would have been even better. But as it stands, you want to wait for that red candle or a break of this low of this candle, 42880s, 42880s. But if you're going to do that, start small, because just in case if it has a bigger breakout, sorry, bigger pullback. Looks decent right now, actually. I might start here. SPY 428 80s, 87s, 90s. Yeah, 48 90s, 90s. Yep. Okay, I'm starting that. 90s. Why not? Why not? I usually don't have 3 trays running, but actually 4 trays right now. Stop. I'm gonna see how it reacts. If it starts to creep back up with strength over that 42930, I'll get out and don't mind re-entering as well. So my stop at the moment is break of that 42930s, which is doing fine, perfect. And then the daily looks alright as well. It's just tried to gap fill and could not do it at all. Now definitely over 429 27s is the stop. Very tight risk, guys. Very small risk on it. I don't mind getting stopped out a few times on this, but it looks good. Looks good. Come on, SPY. We were waiting for MRK. You seem like you want to do something, so do it. It'll be interesting to see what SPY ends up doing today. I mean, if it starts to show sign of weakness, it's the daily looks really bad on SPY. There it goes. Come on, baby. SPY. Let's go. That should help our BTBT trade as well, because it does have slight correlation. Yeah, baby. Let's go, SPY. Right, guys. Today I've traded four stocks, and all of them right now, I don't want to jinx it, but they're all green. So, when it comes to P&L, I think if I were look, this is the example. If I were to look at my P&L right now, I would probably close everything and just leave it. leave the office. That's it. Done for the day. Right? You can't do that though. Right? Lovely, lovely. Anybody took SPY, by the way? Hopefully Solid took it, because he's the one who called it out. I hope you took it. MRK is just playing around, guys. I really like, yes, we need to be patient with it, but once it starts to wash, guys, the panic is gonna set in after the break of 8050s. So wait for that. Oh, AMC is shorter. Okay. Dude, you took SPY. No, you didn't take SPY. Damn. MRK, yeah, MRK is a bit of a hard to get at the moment. That's fine, don't worry. This looked quite clean. Just saw that rejection of the 200 EMA, and just that 200 429 was also being rejected nicely as well. Yeah, it had to be very quick though. Come, my lady. Oh yeah, absolutely. That is ideal. Now with this setup, there's a lot of other setup confluences. You know which one I'm talking about. There's quite a few of them. That's why I was like, I can't miss this. Um, Come on, MRK. If you give us something, then we can just call it a day. We just want a wash from you, MRK. That's all I need. A wash. Okay, that's better. That's Was it so hard? There you go. Taking some out on SPY as well, guys. If you have traded it, take some out right now. Was it so difficult? MRK, come on. Come on. Drop. 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 Lovely. Very good exit. Very good exit. I'm taking some as well, guys. 50s. 50s. Yep. 50s. I'm out. First batch of exits. Hopefully it will give us like 3 exits. 3 partials. Which will make me happy. Let's go, baby. AMC, yeah, looks good, guys. AMC, keep an eye on it. Rejection of the VWAP could be interesting. Keep an eye on AMC. I'm looking at it on the side, guys. I'm just paying. I'm like really bombarded with setups and trades at the moment, guys. Sorry, if I'm late on the partials or just managing the BTBT, MRK, SPY, and also VI, Voyager. What is it? Voyager, yeah. Yeah, AMC looks good, guys. I might try it here with the stop over VWAP. Just gonna pay attention to the tape a little bit. It's trying to attack that again, the VWAP area, and the ORB is, yeah, definitely. I mean, oh, dude, I shouldn't be taking this much trades. What did I get? 36.15. 36.15. This might be very quick, though. If I do exit, I'm watching it. I might exit very quickly because that bounce again came in very strong. So yeah, just waiting on it. Uh oh. Strength is coming in, guys. 35s. Alright, I'm out, guys. 33s, I'm out. AMC. Yep, its strength is coming in on it. Yeah, that rejection was a bit dodgy there on AMC. I've got like around 15-17 cents, which is okay for AMC. I'll wait for it later if it does provide us something. And BTBT also is getting close to my entry. And on the break of VWAP, I'll be out of that as well. Did expect a bit of a good move from BTBT, but it didn't, so that's fine. But on AMC, this is what I'm looking at. Shorted here. This candle, I believe this candle, yes. And as soon as I shorted it, it tried to go, but completely just rejected. Bounced off very strongly. So that's around 15 cents, 17 cents. Where's our MRK? Oh yeah, looking good. Love an MRK. Right, show on your stop, it's going to be over 81 now, MRK. Stop is going to be trailing stop over 81s. This is again, just remember our typical stops. It's not just a wick. It has to close over 81. It should be giving you some decent gains, War. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's why. That's why my risk management works in the long run. You could have 3 losers, but you have that one winner. Damn, that's yep. That's all you need. Oh shoot, I forgot to add on SPY. I was looking at it. SPY is showing weakness, guys. Right over here was an add point. But maybe stop almost break even. I am set with SPY. I might even add to BTBT, but that could be a bit silly. BTBT, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm adding on BTBT 1152s, 51s. Okay, 51s is fine. Stop on the break of the VWAP. Not much of a risk, that's why I added. Just saw a little bit of a rejection. This was a healthy pullback and a bounce from EMA. Now, if it does come back and attack that EMA, the potential of this giving us multiple R's are there with the really minimal risk. So I don't mind risking, putting my risk on that. But when it comes to cryptos, they could be quite choppy. So know your risk if you're risking anything there. Yeah, I'm out of SPY. Unfortunately, I couldn't get anything from it. I really wanted to get. There was definitely, I was mentioning here. Sorry, where was it? Why am I looking at Apple? Here, I was mentioning here. Take some out because we're talking a dollar move, guys, from really tiny risk. I got stopped out here, guys. I that's fine. I think it's because I had quite a few good runners going on at the moment, so I really didn't bother. Just I'm just a bit careful on BTBT. I might exit here if it does pop up over VWAP. Really watching it closely. Don't like what it's doing. And that's gonna pull BTBT with it. Spy what it's doing right now. Bounce. So I might exit. Yeah, I feel like exiting BTBT. Even though VWAP is there, yes, but yeah, I need to exit. Okay. Ooh, look at those numbers. 1165 is holding. If that breaks, I'm out. 1166, I'm out. On BTBT. Sorry, I didn't. Right here, I saw huge numbers coming in. 1166. That held. Right here, actually. This 66 held strongly. So 65, sorry. And then the break of that, I am out. That held though. Whatever it is, that held. Usually, if it's fake, then yeah, usually if it's fake, it's gonna get taken out very quickly. That's usually the sign somebody is desperate. So if somebody is desperate, then it's no good to be with them. You have to be opposite of what they're doing. Okay, BTBT, let's go, baby. Let's go. Just don't, at the moment, I don't expect too much from BTBT. Unless it starts to break this 11, then we could be due for a good one. But I feel like BTBT might take me out on my stop here. If not, then we're good. $11.50s. Yeah, that's my average as well. Yeah. Yeah, just don't play with the AMC. It does that. It usually does that. Especially it's been doing that lately quite a bit. So yeah, just forget about the AMC. SDC is interesting, yes, for sure. It's trying to break that up worse trend. I was mentioning this in the pre-market. Where was this level? 6th level actually. So it's getting to that level where it could be interesting. Right now, it's not as much of an interesting stock as it would be when it starts breaking 6. But you can always start early if you have a setup. If you have a risk management set to early entries, then yeah, definitely. But the thing is, this volume came in. Yes, the price followed it. But where's the follow-up volume? You want to ask that? Where's the follow-up? I need that. Although, how many seconds to go? 10 seconds to go. Let's see if it does actually. Okay, the follow-up volume is kind of coming. There it goes. But this volume needs to come in. Just I would wait for 6. I would wait for 6 and break of 6. Agent 004. No, I'm not gonna. Sorry, I'm not gonna show the orders. I don't like to do that. It's irrelevant, as Solid is saying. I will definitely show it. Don't worry. This is how I show my end orders entries. Everybody knows. That's my entry. Pink line is short. Pink candles are short, and greens are partials. Right. Here I took a. Where is it? BTBT. Right. BTBT short 1150s with a stop. That's my stop. Red line there. 1177s is a stop on BTBT. And MRK short, short, partial, and another partial is coming on it as well with the trailing stop over VWAP. Yep, there you go, another partial coming up on MRK, by the way, guys. I'm really thinking of 8010s. 8010s, if it does wash towards that, don't forget to take some off. And yeah. No, I trade my account. I got quite a few platforms. One of the reasons I can't show my platforms, I trade quite a few. It's not only one. This is just a chart for the stream so that they can see where I'm buying, where I'm selling. Right? Yeah, please don't do that. Understand, if my thesis, if my thesis or my thought process works for you, yes, by all means follow it up, but understand the risk behind it. If you understand the risk, then by all means you can do that, but put your own system or understanding behind it, for sure. Yeah, if you're gonna, for example, I always talk about where my stop will be, how I'm trading it, where are my partials ideally. As you can see, I'm already talking about 8010 being my second partial, so I'm just waiting on that. Now 8010 might not hit, it might be 8012, 8013s, so you should be able to handle that yourself on the side. Hope that makes sense. Agent, just if you stick around, you will understand how I trade. Um, I think your first day, so take it easy. Just learn how the system works, how I work, how the whole process works, and then it'll be easier for you. Guys, I don't like BTBT. I'm gonna be out. I'm out of BTBT for a really small loser. I might be early on it, but I'm out of it. I just don't like it. Look at the SPY bouncing. I want to take out 8030s on MRK as well. 8030s, or even better, 8025s. 26, 27s. I got 27s. So I got partial on MRK 27s, 8027s. I just don't like the bounce on the SPY. It could have, it might not have an effect on it, but it could. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, right? That's my short, that's my short, that's my partial. Okay, agent. Just that's not sim, that's live. If you wanna check Colmex account, you can. But I really don't care what. Do, 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 do. So what else do we have, guys? We had. I exit the. Where was I exit? 1163s. 1163s. I got out of BTBT, and where is it? What a bounce from SPY, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what sort of opportunities we're gonna get on this bounce of SPY, but it's attacking the highs though. That's the thing. If that holds, then we could be in that range. So yeah, just gonna wait up on things to happen, guys. Just gonna wait up for some rejection on the SPY, or either breakout of this area here for 3 1s, or rejection coming in. Yeah, on MRK you should have been out most of it anyways. So yeah, damn SPY. MRK should have been like what? You should have unloaded some if you have taken 2-3 partials on it. Oh, only took one partial. Okay, so in that case, I mean, look at MRK. The average is 81 tens. You know, if it takes out that VWAP 81 area, still, you know, worst case scenario, it's you're just gonna be, you know, break even out on it if it does. Andrew, UVXY will be based off of, obviously you gotta watch SPY. If SPY reverses from the high of day, then UVXY will start to climb up. I'm still watching MRK, still watching. See you, agent. Don't worry too much about. Don't be too serious. We're just trying to have some fun here while trading. Hope you didn't mind. Hope you didn't mind me not showing you my account. Anyways, MRK here, guys. If it does hold, the VWAP 81 area holds, then we are good to go. I might even look into add around here, because my risk will be really, really tight. So don't you think you don't you think you guys were tough on Agent? He was just um, I think, in my opinion, he should be asking. It's okay. It's okay if he asks like whether I should show my real trades or not. It's not. I don't really get offended by it. It's just I just need to explain it why I don't show it. Once he understands, obviously, then just like with you guys as well. And initially, that was the questions. Well, what's going on? It really doesn't matter once you understand the reason behind it. Yeah, don't be tough on people are trying to find. I can understand why people are a bit pessimist. There's a lot of. I totally understand, honestly. Yeah, solid. I understand, but that's basically you know me. That's why you're saying that. But the guy doesn't know me. That's the thing. I do appreciate you guys backing me up. Yes, I understand. I respect that. Spy at the moment. I'm just wary on Spy, to be honest, because the fact that it's done this. Um, this price action usually is considered choppy on Spy. If it stays inside this whole area, it might be quite choppy, but it's a big range as well. So um, I think we've got some 43150s area. That's the area it needs to clear. But if it clears that, then it could run. Spy could run easily, because this reversal will be quite successful if it starts to break that 43150s. What an exit on BTBT, by the way. BTBT, where are you? Right here. On 1150s, 60s. Unbelievable. Very good exit. I just didn't see it happening. You see, especially on this higher high here. Yeah, so on this one, there's a lot of things played out on my exit part. One was the follow-up didn't come, especially after the rejection of VWAP. At that point, SPY was reversing as well, and as well as obviously Bitcoin had some play, so it was breaking out a little bit. That's why I couldn't risk it, so I exited quite early. PLTR. Oh wow, PLTR gotten so choppy. PLTR's entry was here somewhere. It just got chopped around. But if you had entered early, there's no reason for you to get out unless if it hit your 2R, or just trail your stop on the over the VWAP. But it seems like if it does break this area 24, then look out if you're still in it. Oh, it was taking too long for a short. Ah, yes, it was taking too long. Yep. Yeah, but this one looks like one of those that really sort of tightens up before it actually expands. Ooh, SDC. Did it bring volume though? That's the thing. SDC is over 6, by the way. Right here. Over 6. Volume is just crap. Volume is crap. Just really difficult. If I see a little bit of rejection on SPY, I'm looking to might even add on MRK. There goes STC. Yeah, I want someone to poke it as well. I'm waiting for it. If that's the... By the way, PLTR looks interesting for a short, but that's a different style of trading. Yeah. That 24 gets taken out. We've got some room, guys. Come on, bloody MRK. Bloody. SPY rejected off of that area 43150s, as you can see. So that should help MRK. Yeah, Jessica, it's probably because you exited. That's why. Usually they do that. I see that happening all the time with my trades as well. Where was your entry though? Guys, are you telling me that I didn't... What, for a 429 to 427.50s, I didn't take any partial on this? SPY? What? That's a bad trade, guys. That's a bad. Yeah, over a dollar move or a $1.50 move, and I didn't take any partials. After mentioning, take partials. What the hell is wrong with me, man? I didn't. No, I'm checking. I'm checking, and I'm like slightly like very little though, but slightly down on SPY, and I'm thinking, what the hell? Why? I was mentioning myself here, like, guys, if you haven't taken anything, take it out. I think at that point I was too busy with MRK, taking partials on MRK, and I really thought really thought either this, I think this one was actually, nah, that's just stupid. $1.50 move. That's trade of the day, guys. That's silly. Just stupid. Thanks, Sylph. Ray, what's up? Yeah, that Apple trade, sorry, SPY trade is gonna probably mess up with me. So I'm not gonna look at SPY. I'm gonna try and avoid looking at SPY. But Lucid, let's have a look. Just can't tell. Lucid, just can't tell. Just too illiquid. I know what you mean though. I know what you mean, but it's just, as you can see, it's in that chop zone. There's not much of a momentum there for you to take that momentum short. Really, I mean, it might work out, but you just don't have the edge there. Look at the price action. You might. The only time you will consider EMA trade is when it starts respecting. Actually, it's respecting here. Well, actually, quite a bit of respect on EMA 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might be wrong on it, Jessica. I might be wrong on it. But I just don't see that momentum coming into it. I really like momentum stocks. You know, I might be wrong on it. Don't listen to me. All right. Yeah, that's my issue with it. That's really my issue. Okay, I think I missed STC, guys. STC, I wanted to wait for some volume to pick up, but it just, the way it picked up was very unusual. I think some sort of accumulation is happening on this. Break of 6 definitely was entry there, but I just missed it. I don't know whether anybody else took it. The volume is coming in now. That's the problem, and I just don't like to chase it. And yeah, daily looked alright. There was something. It was due for some really nice continuation. Yeah, usually it's low volume. Yeah, liquidity is not there. So basically, the price action shows you. You don't have to look at the volume. I look at the price action, and I just amongst the, let's see. You see this? You see the gaps in between? That's your illiquidity. Um, Compare this to any of the things we are watching, right? Any of them. You probably won't find on my watch list a lot of illiquid stocks. Everything has liquidity, right? Apart from this one is a bit like, yeah, uh, MRK. Look at that, right? Tesla, right? There's no gaps in between whatsoever, and you don't see a lot of. There's two things I look for when it comes to illiquidity. One is gaps in between, right? Gapping up and down. That just means there's not enough buyers and sellers in between those gaps, so that's why. And the other thing I look for is a lot of. This is perfect example. Look at this. You see these? You see that cross? Right? That's the sign that this is a liquid stock. The difference between the pre-market move and now, you can clearly see the difference. So those two things you need to watch out for when you're trading. You want cleaner, even if you see a move, you want cleaner moves. You see this move right now? Yeah, damn STC. The issue here is, Jessica, because I expected this. I not expected, but kind of like anticipating this kind of move, because I was definitely eyeing that 6 break, 6 break, 6 break. Once it breaks, there's room. There's room. So anticipating and not being in it is even worse. But hey, it's one of those things. You can't win them all, right? Yeah, whatever it is, it's gonna produce some decent. We want that. We want anything. I mean, even if we miss this, it might provide some decent opportunities later on. Okay, MRK is looking decent. So we managed to stick around with MRK, and it's kind of paying us a little bit. It will really nicely pay us if it does break that 80. And once it does, that'll probably be the trade of the day today. Jessica, you were not here when we took that CEI trade? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know. CEI couldn't be traded on Colmex. Yes, I get you. But you were here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty. That was hard to handle for anyone. It was very hard to see it go. The whoever was in it was in for a ride, a good ride, roller coaster. Well, actually, no. It was very, very, very simple, very easy. Which one are we talking about? Added, James. I'm a bit lost here. Which one? Are you talking about? Oh, MRK. MRK. 8072s I added here. Oh, sorry. Oops. Sorry. I didn't really. I added here 8072s somewhere here. Sorry. Did I not mention it? I must have mentioned it, right? Maybe not. I'll have to. Doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. I think James as well. James, Jessica. Uh, it's a lot of. Okay, I am looking at PLTR under 24s. Looks interesting. PLTR under 24. Just looking at it right now, in fact. I'm looking at PLTR to short under 24, guys. If that 24 holds on this bounce. Yep, 2396 is holding. But that's getting taken out. 697s, that's getting taken out. Let's see what 90. Okay, okay, I'm in, guys, to 96. 96, 23, 96, short PLTR. Stop over, very tight stop though. Just as soon as it starts to break 24 10s, 12s, and it starts to hold there, I'll get out. I need that 24 to hold. Now, if it doesn't, then it's not valid. The trade is not valid. So, yeah, that 24 needs to reject, which is doing right now, by the way. On this one, the confirmation will actually be break of the 2380s, which come on, give us that break. PLTR needs to break that 2385s at least for it to actually work. And this one, a very tight stop, and if it does work and it gives us a nice R, this will be the better trade out there. 2320s, I don't expect too much from it. If I get 2320s, I'll be a happy bunny. Really tight stop on it. Break of 24, in fact, is a stop. So we're talking 15 cents or so. MRK, guys, is slowing down quite a bit. I'm leaving a little bit of a room to work out, but if it doesn't work out, then where's our MRK? Over here again. Really, still I'll be out on break even. If it does take this high out, I'll still be out break even on the remainder. So I don't mind actually giving it some room. Got enough partials on it. Kind of expect a bit of more downside on PLTR. I feel like this will produce something decent. PLTR. Just need that continuation. PLTR 50s, around the 55s, 55, 60s, this area here. Oh, over VWAP. You know, yeah, that might be a better. But my stop is over the break of 24s, so very tight because I went in with number. So I'm not gonna hold it till 2440s. That's too far away. So I would rather go in with good size and have a tight stop, especially when the VWAP is far away. Yeah, if you had moved it to 24, you should have managed. You should have added maybe a little bit to get that consistent risk. You wanna have consistency in the risk management as well. For example, if you get stopped out over 24 here, you don't want to be losing like minus 2R, minus 0.2R. That doesn't make sense. You should be still risking around, at least close to minus 1R. You see what I mean? So that you can actually, when it does work out, it really pays off well. That's the whole point. By the way, ZENE is bouncing. Why don't I have ZNE? I was one of my main watches today, but it's not ready for me to consider it to any of the trades. I'm looking for short opportunities on ZNE. Anytime, maybe it might come in the next few days, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna come today. That's your breakout of 32, so with volume, so this could actually run. This could run. There it goes. Voila. There it goes. What a move on Z and E. Jessica, it's because you are in it. And everybody else is in it, that's why. It's gonna test our patience, obviously. So is MRK. MRK is testing my patience big time. That's a bit risky though. You don't want to do that. If you're gonna go anywhere, close it out now or use that app they have. Colmex. Colmex should have an app that you can handle. Yeah, this PLTR is just playing around. After the break of this congestion here, I really expected this to continue under 24s and stay under, but it's starting to attack it again. Um, just that continuation wasn't there. I really expected the momentum to at least hit that 2350 for our partial. But it seems like it's gonna go back into that chop again. And SPY isn't helping. SPY is bouncing, so this might bring in some bounce on that. Still, I'm gonna consider this area to be quite strong. 2410s, over 2410s, I'll be out of this anyways. And MRK as well. MRK, I might look into exiting. Let's see. Yeah, as it starts to, not just on the wick, but as it starts to poke above and starts trading above the VWAP, I'll come out of it. But I feel like you need some room on this MRK. I can afford to stay over 81s for sure. You know, I wouldn't lose much even if it does take me out. But just don't want to get caught up in that shop. MRK is testing our patience big time. Oh, the trade on SPY got me today. Not PNL wise, PNL wise nothing, but it's just I don't know what I was thinking really. Should have exited it. Yeah, there wasn't. worst case scenario at 428s. Just don't get it. Let's have a look at PLTR. If you want to be really tight on it, over the break of 24 is also a good idea to keep your stop over the break of 24. Just I would say 24.05s, somewhere there. It is slow, but just because it's slow doesn't mean, as long as you have your risk set out, you're telling yourself this is where I'm gonna cut the trade, I think you should stick to that, because it's a bad habit to actually start hitting things, closing things out when they're green, just because you want to, or just because it's a bit slow. Yeah, it might work out today, but in the long run, you're gonna. It's not a good habit to do. You've got the trust. You've got to trust your setup strategies and let them play out. Let them work out. There's another thing to exit early for some price action, response to price action, reaction to price action. Early exit is there. Yes, I do that mostly. Like for example, what was it? BTBT, right? Over here, very minimal loss here. Like I'm talking like 10 cents, but my original stop was here, right? There. So you could do that, but as long as that price action is just completely going against your setup, then you could do that. In this case, I did. There's a lot of things going against this trade, so I cut it early. But if there are not many things going against your trades, then I wouldn't start cutting things, because especially when you're green. Now, if this trade, let's say for example, this trade went above and beyond 24s and it's taking such a long time, over and under 24s, 24s are not getting respected at all, then yes, time-based exit is there because it's taking too long. But this is somehow following our thesis. 24s are holding and is staying under 24. As long as it's doing that, that's my thesis confirmed. Yeah, I got a bounce as well. I'm waiting on these two. I might even just cut it. If I have to run, then I'll have to, right? If you have to run, then yeah, I think you have to cut it. But if you have time, then definitely give it time. Yeah, earlier I can understand. Over here I can understand, Jessica, because it was just too choppy, as well as it was just taking its time. Um, Over here as well, it's not doing much, but I expect like that 24 holding, and I'm really expecting a wash on it. Anytime it could come. When that happens, I'm gonna take my partial and be done with it. Right? Same goes for MRK as well. I'm waiting for it to give us something. Wow. Yeah, slow burner. Very slow burner. As long as it's burning, that's fine. I'm okay waiting. This is a slow burner. This in itself sometimes can be a good thing if you're short somewhere there. So for our shorts, it's a good thing. It's just a stable move down, slowly but surely. But I still expect it to be washing eventually, if my thesis is correct. Yeah, yeah. PLTR is doing an okay job in my opinion. It's just that MRK I'm worried about. I expected a bit of a bigger move on MRK. Really like some decent moves. Maybe it's not today. Maybe it's tomorrow. Yeah, just that it looked really nice over here. Over there, really nice. Didn't expect this much of a bounce. But it's probably because of SPY as well. Okay, okay. Lucid. So we should start to move on these guys because SPY is curling down as well. We should start to move. PLTR starts to react to that as well as MRK. There goes a little bit. And then we've got Lucid that's curling back down. Mm, not very. You see what I mean by just the feel? I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just a feel. Now this one will be interesting to me if it starts to break down that 24s, and then we have our 200 EMA as well. It's tempting me so much on PLTR to take on any washes a partial, but I really want at least 2360s. 2360s, 55 ideally, just over 50s, and then 2320s, and that's it. If it gets there. Damn, today is extremely slow. Okay. Guys, I might have to go early. I'm just gonna watch these on the sides. The plan is still the same. Nothing changes. Over the 24 break, I will get out of this. Ideally, it might take me out around 2407s to 2410s. I'm okay with that. That's how my risk is set on PLTR. Unless it goes to 2455 60s, I won't take anything out. 24, 23 20s, 25s, I'll take everything off. That's the plan with PLTR. And then I have MRK. So MRK, I am still sticking to my stop just over the break of the VWAP. If it starts to trend above it, then I might get out. I would probably say close to 81s I'll be out, or 80 90s, something like that. That's what I am thinking, if it does reverse on me. But now if it does start to break this trend line here, then it's gonna look good for us, because the lows can get hit again. If it does get hit 80-25s, I will take some more out, so that means I'll be in a really good position on MRK if that happens. So I am willing to risk this much to get that much. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Even if I get taken out here, I'll be probably, let me check, very close to break even here on my because of my ads. I already taken quite a bit on it anyways, but on the remainder position I'll be taken out on break even, which is, I think, a good position to be in, right? So the only risk that I put on is on PLTR, which is honestly not much. Just waiting on that 24. So that's the plan, and hope you hit something today and not get caught in these chops. It was very quiet, guys. If you had gotten caught in, for example, AMC trades, you know, I took a trade here, by the way, a loser. Sorry, I didn't really mention, somewhere here with a stop. I think 3630s. I might be wrong, but a small loser here on AMC. Now once that happened, I just left it alone, which was a good decision. It would have just chopped me around all over the place, unless this trade here. But looking at Tesla, so that's the plan with my remaining shares on MRK and plant here PLTR, right? If there's nothing else, guys, I'm gonna leave early. Sorry about that, but I will see you tomorrow 9:15 EST, and until then, take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.